Hello, America. Once again, it's Jathan Bowdoin back with another, well, maybe a little addition to my last video, maybe. Kind of. It seems that I kind of understand where America maybe have went wrong, you know? And I can tell you where it went wrong at its biggest part, or the biggest part where it went wrong, let's say. Politicians, okay, the whole political system is corrupt. It needs to be shut down and it needs to be reformed. Just like I was saying before in my last video, what I said was we need to end the Republican and the Democratic Party, you know, and so that we can only had one party, you know, and it would be, of course, what we already have would be an independent party, but not even an independent party, just the United States of America party. That's what it would be. One single political party. No donkeys, no elephants, no jackasses. You know what I'm saying? Just straight Americans, okay? The only qualifications that it would have would be you were born in America, you have lived in America, and people like you. And you have good ideas, and you can actually accomplish these good ideas. Now, up until this point, we have rarely seen a president live up to expectation. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm a Trump fan. I am a Trump fan. I like Trump. And the reason why I like Trump is because he's not, he wasn't a career politician. He's an outsider. And that's why he's had so much problems with this Russian collusion thing and being called a bigot and even a narcissist and a racist and all these things that he's been called. And let me tell you why they've done this, okay? Systematically, right from the jump, he's been called these things by the politicians and by the media, who are definitely getting a little pay under the table, or under the table, behind the back, over the side, whatever, from the people in charge. Okay? We all go about our lives la-di-da-di-ing it up, thinking everything is going to work out just fine, and we're all Americans, and this is the way it's going to work, and this is the way it's always been. But guess what? Now there's people that's really pissed off. And there's people doing some really bad things. And I don't agree with it at all. I think it's stupid. It's childish. It's immoral to destroy and burn buildings and all these things, you know. And they take it out on Trump, you know. They say, Trump, he's a bad guy and all this and that. No, look, you know, Trump is your ally. He's your biggest ally. But they want to lie to you and tell you that he's a racist and he hates you guys. Anybody that's not white or rich. He only likes the people like him, you know, exactly like him. The fact is, we're a lot like him. We're all a lot like him. Black, white, brown, green, purple, whatever. I mean, if there's any aliens out there. The fact is, they did all these things to try to get him out of there because they are afraid that he's going to expose what's really going to go. But what's really been going on. But I'm going to go on and expose what's really been going on. And the truth is, and if you know, like, nobody hardly watches my videos or sees them or even likes it or even cares anything for it. But the truth is it's been going on since way before we were born, alive, before our parents were alive, before our parents' parents was alive. I mean, it's been going on for forever, as a matter of fact, you know? So this is the thing, okay? Corruption has always been going on in our country. The problem is some people see the corruption and they keep tabs of it. They watch it. They watch their leaders and they pick and choose, and they go to their city council meetings and they're really into it and they try to be involved. And they try to see where the money's going, if it's going to the schools, or if it's going to the roads, or where the money gets sent, whether it's from the federal aid or from the state's aid, or whatever taxes it's coming out of, that we all pay. We all pay these taxes. We all pay the taxes. Some pay more taxes than others. But the fact is, we all pay taxes on the things that we buy. Anything that you buy has a tax on it. And those who make a lot of money, they pay taxes. Those middle class people, they usually pay the most taxes, I'm guessing, you know, by percentage. And the people who make lesser money, they usually don't pay as much taxes because they didn't make as much money. But either way, we all pay taxes, and we all have this money that we pay into our politicians, okay? And, you know, I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but, you know, it was early in Trump's presidential run here, and it was early in his candidacy. And he said that, you know, I gave the money. I gave the same amount of money to this part of the city as I gave to this part of the city, right? And this part of the city was where the white people lived, okay? Or majority was white people. There was, you know, of course, other races living in that area. And then you've got where the majority is black over here on this side. And of course, there's some white people that live there, and some other, minorities that live over there too. But where there's the majority of white people, the money that he sent, say he sent $5 million over here to this, where the white people go to school, well, that school got $5 million. And everything was fine. That school got what it needed. It got its books. It's got its upgrades. It's got its teachers' pay, whatever. Everything got done exactly like it's supposed to. So the kids got the proper education. And there was a few minorities that lived in that area, so they got their proper education too. And they got their proper everything, you know. But the ones that lived over here on this side, for some reason, that money did not go where it was supposed to go. And Trump said, well, I gave them the money. I gave them the money. So where did the money go? And he was honest about this. I really believe that he was honest about this. And I got to thinking, you know what? Where did that money go? If he gave the same amount of money to the white neighborhood and the black neighborhood, but yet the black neighborhood still was a slum, the majority black and the majority white given, then somebody must be stealing the money. Now, who's stealing that money? Well, I'm going to tell you who's stealing the money. It's the politicians. And they've been doing this forever. They've been doing it for years. The white politicians, the black politicians, the Hispanic politicians. Like I said, we're all mutts in America anyway, so we're all the same race by this point. We're just American race, right? We just got a little different color skin. So I got to thinking about it. It really pisses me off. It really pisses me off now, because now the media and the politicians have got whites and blacks hating one another or fighting against one another. They've got the black people just really pissed off. And they've got every right to be. They've got every right to be pissed off, because they are the ones that get stolen from the most. Their politicians have been stealing from them forever, the most. You know? And you get real sick and tired. You know, you got cities where you got a road. And on one side of the road, you've got the white neighborhood. And it's got a brand new school. And it's got and the school's got brand new equipment. Brand new football field, brand new basketball gym. It's got, for the little kids, it's got brand new playground equipment. And on the other side, you've got the black neighborhood, or the minority neighborhood, and their school's dilapidated. It's falling apart. It's dilapidated. It's falling apart. And they haven't had any upgrades to their football field in years. And they haven't had any upgrades to their playgrounds. They haven't had any new books. They don't have any new computers. But yet, they got the same amount of money. The problem is somewhere in many pockets along the lines where the money gets passed down, one takes a little bit here off the top, the next one takes a little bit here off the top, the next one takes a little bit here, and so they send out $5 million. By the time it gets there, there's only $1 million left, because $4 million of it's done went into about 4 or 5 other people's pockets. You ever notice, like, politicians, they don't really get paid that much, but they're all millionaires? I mean, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know they're stealing something somewhere. They're crooked somewhere, okay? And you know, it's sad. You know, it really is. It's sad, because now, you know, for a long time, black people just accepted that, you know, the man's going to keep them down, and the man has been keeping them down. He sure has been keeping them down. But it's not this man, and it's not any other, just regular old white men, regular young white men. White people in general aren't keeping anybody down. Matter of fact, there's a few of those people that's keeping you down, so to speak, us down, so to speak, that have black faces. brown faces, white faces, and the majority are white, absolutely, because there's more white politicians. But those are the ones, you know? And I get it, there are some crooked cops, but the majority of cops are good cops. So we shouldn't take our anger out on the police, because they go out and they do a job that doesn't pay very much money, and they have a threat of being killed every single time that they go out on the job, you know? But you politicians and you people that work for the media, y'all will drive this damn country into the grave for $1. You know, it's sick is what it is. It's sick. You're all a bunch of sick idiots. You've all run Trump into the ground, but we all see it, or most of us see it. We know we stand by our president because he stands by us, okay? And all you people, I'm telling you, that are fooled by the media and by the corrupt politicians that are trying to put the blame on Trump when it's been them the whole time. It didn't just start when Trump became president, did it? No, it didn't. Matter of fact, it was even worse before he was president, wasn't it? Yes, it was. We even had a black president, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was the worst that had ever seen it at that point. So it's not the white man, it's not the white woman, it's not the white race in general. It's the politicians and the media that wants to feed it to you, especially the media like CNN, MSNBC. You're all a bunch of liars, man. You slander our president. You slander a whole race of people. You talk about people like my people, and as a matter of fact, because I'm from Alabama, and I'm from the country. I'm a country boy, small town. You sit and you call me a redneck, bunch of redneck hicks, deplorables, racist. I'm just a regular man trying to make a living for himself. I'm just trying to make a living for everybody else. And if you watch my last video, you'll know where I came from. I didn't come for money. I work for everything that I have. I'm just like everybody else in this country, just trying to make a living. And I'm sick and tired of evil, money-hungry liars bringing people down, American people down. Look, they're not just, you media assholes are not just bringing down black people. Matter of fact, the media is not bringing down black people anymore. They've changed their strategy to ignorant white men like me, right? Ignorant white men. I'm not ignorant. I'm going to tell you, I'm not ignorant. I see you for what you are. You're all a bunch of evil liars. You might want to go and get your Bible and read it a little bit, because somebody's coming for you. You will pay the penalty for your lies and your deceit and your judgment of other people. It's coming. You've got the whole country at war. You've got black people madder than hell, burning down buildings and all that. And like I said, I don't agree with that. I think y'all should be smarter than that. I think y'all should see through this bull crap. And all the ones that are doing that, all you people that are using anything for destruction and thievery, well, you've got something coming for you too. You might want to pick up that book and read it too. You know? But there's a lot of good, innocent people all around this country of all different races, all different colors. We're actually all one race. If you really look at it, we're all Americans. We're all the American race. We're not another race. Just because, see, we keep wanting to say equality, equality, equality. True equality means that we're all the same race. It doesn't mean we're different. We're equals. That's what this country was, the fundamental thing of this country was all men created equal. We are all equal. Doesn't matter about the color of your skin, we're equal. Whether you're brown and black or white, we're the same race. We are the American race. American race. Not, I'm an African American and that's my race. I'm Hispanic American, that's my race. I'm Irish American, that's my race. No, we are the American race and we are one. We got to stop thinking of ourselves as different. We are equals, all of us. But they want to keep us at each other's throats, okay? You see, that's their agenda, to always keep us at each other's throat. As long as the poor and the middle class are fighting, the whites and the blacks, the Hispanics are fighting each other, then they can get away with their thievery and their theft and their deception and their evil, and keep lining their pockets with our money. It's like I said before, they're just running off with all the money. Come on, people. It's time to unite. It's time to stop this ignorance of believing that I'm your enemy, or believing that my neighbor is my enemy. If my neighbor's black, he's not my enemy. If my neighbor on this side is Hispanic, he's not my enemy. Brown, I mean, he's not Hispanic, he's white, he's American. Sorry, my black American, my black, my brown American, and my white American. We got one on each side. I mean, we're all the same. We're all one race. That's what we need to believe. That's the fact that we need to come to. And we can all mow our yards together, or riding lawnmowers and having a good time. We can all root for our football teams together and have a good time. We can all work together as equals and have a good time. We can all make this country a little bit better by just being each other's friends. More than just friends. Let's be brothers, sisters. Let's unite for real. Let's be one for real. Let's be equals for real. Let's not just say we're equal. Let's do it for real. You know? Let's shut down all the things that separate us. There's many things that separate us, like calling yourself African American. That separates you from me, or American. Having the college Negro fund. That's separation. Let's just have the college fund for people that can't afford college fund. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. There's so many things that we could change to be equals. You know? Equality comes with just looking at each other eye to eye and going, you know what? You're a man, I'm a man. We're just trying to be what we're trying to be in this life. We're just trying to get through this life. And it's like I said in my last video, this life is too short for hate. Hate, it leads to anger. Anger leads to sickness, anxiety, depression. Why? Why do we want to hate? love is a much better way, because love leads to comfort and ease and joy, happiness, ease. We could all sleep a little better if we all knew that everybody was equal and everybody in our neighborhood was the same, and we could treat each other with the utmost respect. And that's what America is supposed to be. God bless you all. You know, God bless America. I'm Jathan Bodine. This is Hello America. I'm out.